All right, so we're about 5 weeks into the fantasy football season, and I had to wait until the little prizes got here that I ordered, and now they're here. So I'm making this sort of semi-secret, unlisted video just to show those of you who are participating in the league, and I'll put the link up on Twitter in case anybody else is curious. So I wanted to give out prizes for first, second, and third prize. And I don't know how many of you out there have seen the movie Glengarry Glen Ross. It's got that famous monologue with Alec Baldwin. And, it's pretty much everybody's favorite scene, I would say, from the movie. And, he has the one little part where he's talking about the sales contest, right? And he's,
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize?
This is my favorite part of the whole thing, is he's like, first prize Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody wants his second prize? And then he like reaches into his briefcase and he's like,
Second prize is a set of steak knives.
He has like this almost Norm Macdonald-esque, like taking that out, and then he throws it back down and he gets all serious and stiffens up.
Third prize is you're fired.
Third prize is you're fired. Anyway, I'm kind of going along those lines. Not that third prize is you're fired, but I really believe that like third prize should be like better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, but not much better than that. I mean, it's third place. And then second prize should be like, not bad. And then the first prize should be like the really good prize, right? Like usually if you play fantasy football, like in a money league, the vast majority of the money goes to first place, right? And that's how it should be. So with that in mind, third prize is just going to be like the Classic Gaming Quarterly sticker fan pack or whatever I called it. It's going to be a couple of these little stickers, one of the big stickers for you to throw on your PlayStation lid. And, I'll probably take one of my postcards and just get like a silver metallic Sharpie and just write, third place 2018 CGQ fantasy football, whatever. And that's all you get for third prize. And if you don't like it, then, don't come in third place. And and so for second prize, so I wanted to try to make the prizes like football, video game related. And so second prize is actually going to be what is my personal favorite football video game. Now, for me, almost just generally speaking, 8 and 16-bit eras, in my opinion, was the golden age of sports games. Just because after that, they got too complicated. For baseball, I actually skew more towards 8-bit. But for football, I think that 16-bit was the sweet spot. And if you're looking for more of a simulation football game, then obviously Madden was where it's at during the 16-bit era. And where it was also at during the 16-bit era was on the Sega Genesis. So my personal favorite... Actually, I would say my overall personal favorite football video game is John Madden Football 93. So I went on eBay or whatever, and there's a sticker on here. I went on eBay and I got a complete in the box copy of the game. The insert's a little bit messed up. It'll be all right. It's just a sports game, but it really is completely complete. Obviously you've got the cartridge, but then you've even got all the insert stuff in here. The manual, obviously, and it came with like this EA Sports, well, it's EA in general, actually. It's EA Sports poster on one side, and then on the other side is just like all the EA games that were out at that time. So, I mean, that's pretty neat. It's also got the a card you can send back here. It says, win a complete Genesis library from Electronic Arts, and if you send this back and you win, supposedly you get one copy of every game released up to that point for the Genesis from EA. Then here's a little advertisement for their hint line / hear about their latest games line. And then I'm not going to unfold it, but it actually has like a playbook that it comes with that, it has like, I think, offense on one side, defense on the other side. And just draws the plays out. I mean, it's no different than what's in the game, although it does tell you here logic, legend, and tells you, why you would do one thing over another. I don't know. It's just pretty cool. But, I just wanted to make sure that I got a copy of the game that came with everything that you would have gotten when you bought the game originally. Now, for the first place prize, Tecmo Super Bowl really is sort of like the NHL 94 of football games. Like when people think of the greatest hockey video game of all time, they think NHL 94. And because of that, there's this whole community that still plays the game to this very day. As I talked about in that NHL 94 video, you can get, all these different ROM hacks for it. People have tournaments based on it, and it's really cool. But unfortunately, it seems like there isn't really a 16-bit football game that sort of has that same kind of deal going on. That really has fallen to Tecmo Super Bowl. So you can go, I think it's tecmosuperbowl.org. I might not have that right, but you can get roster updates and all that stuff for Tecmo Super Bowl, and people have tournaments. And, so I thought, well, that's what I should give away as first prize, is a copy of Tecmo Super Bowl. But really, if for a first prize to just give away a copy of Tecmo Super Bowl, it's not really that good of a prize. But I think what I have here instead elevates it to the Cadillac Eldorado, to the Madden 93's set of steak knives level. And that is Tecmo Super Bowl 19. And you might be asking, well, what the heck is that? Well, so this is Tecmo Super Bowl, but with this year's teams and this year's roster. So it's got the LA Rams, although I guess the original Tecmo Super Bowl had the LA Rams. But it's got the Ravens. It has all the teams that are playing now, and it has all the players that are playing now. It also, I guess, has some different gameplay tweaks. I'm not really positive. You can go look it up for yourself. And this is sort of the semi-official release, I guess. You can buy this game on Etsy, or you can get it on eBay. But if you go to this tecmobowl.org place, which, like I said, I might be saying that wrong, this is where they direct you to buy the game, is from this website. And it was a little bit more expensive than getting it anywhere else, and I wasn't really sure why, but I just bought it there anyway. And I didn't realize that it came boxed, and it even has this plastic box protector. The cartridge is just in there flopping around, so there's not the styrofoam in there. And I don't know if it comes with a manual, but I would assume not, but it might. I haven't opened it, obviously, and I kind of don't want to open it just because I figure this isn't really mine. I bought it, but it's for, whoever wins the league, who I assure you is not going to be me. So anyway, that's first, second, and third prize. And so good luck to everybody. Right now it's Monday Night Football is getting ready to start of week 5, so there is still plenty of football left to be played. I forgot how many weeks we set it to, but it's at least 12, maybe even 14. So even if you're in last place right now, everybody's still in the running to win the league. So if you needed any more motivation to try a little bit harder, this awesome boxed copy of Tecmo Super Bowl 19 could be yours. So that's really all I've got. Once again, good luck to everybody, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.